Hello, hello everyone. It is I, Chaxter, the resident Bro League Valorant caster, and at the moment the only one. Tonight we have ourselves a matchup like every other Valorant night between Dueling Sentinels and Bozo Battalion. This is going to be hopefully a very good game. We do have a little bit of a roster change up, but it should be fine, as both teams will have subs tonight. So for Dueling Sentinels, we're swapping out Penguin Lena. She could not make it tonight. She is going to be replaced by Matt in the game. He is got I love something, but that is his name for the in-game. We have Ravenblood, Ribodip, Oz or O3, OZ3, and J Mosey. On the other half, we have Bozo Battalion, and they have Spectos, Driven, Shotman, Caleb, GG, and Muddled Guts is subbed out tonight. She will be replaced by Flame, or Flame Master in game. But that is our lineups tonight. Oh. And we are going to be on Ascent with Bozo Battalion attacking first. So without further ado, let's get into this. Alrighty, Bozo Battalion's gonna be defending first. That's backwards then. They're attacking first, so I'm gonna swap that real quick. There we go. Apologies. So here we go. We got a pretty interesting lineup. You usually don't see Neon on such a small map like Ascent, but Spectos is feeling it. We got Driven, who's thinking about being Smokes, and Flame, who's going to be on Sova. Two initiators for them to attack first. That's a pretty good move. I guess they're wanting to get a bunch in this first half and then deal with everything later. As for Dueling Sentinels, a little bit of confusion on who plays what. Looks like Raven's going to play Killjoy, Rybone Smokes. Oh, two Smokes. That's not a bad idea, especially if you're going to be defending first and then you have to attack later. I don't think it's a poor decision, especially since Rybo on the Omen can definitely do a lot. So two duelists. It looks like gonna wait till the final second for picks. Smokes, two Sentinels, two duelists. What a change up at the very end there. That's not a bad lineup for defense. Definitely gonna have a lot of Sentinels, and you have that that chamber for economy, so this is not gonna be bad for them. I definitely don't think either of these teams are playing bad operators for this map, especially the Raze is a good pick here because she can control so much of these small corridors with just her one grenade. And of course Lorena picks pretty normal. Sky and Sova using two initiators is going to be hard in the second half, but we will find out as we begin. I love it. I love whenever I put down my keybinds for who's supposed to be what. It doesn't work at all, so we're just going to throw that over there. Looks like it's going to be a B push first, though. Bozo Battalion looking to ping in the map like crazy. They're just going to run it down, I think. Little do they know. Oh, no.
There.
Killjoy is not on B site. She's on A site, which is not common. You don't see that. Here we go. First round, first half of this game. 5 people coming down B long. Flash! Oh my gosh, it's so fast with the grenade. They're gonna stop him to 1 kill. I love.
Down.
He gets refragged by Spectos. Mosey bringing it back. Spectos back and forth. Mosey has 2 right now, and the site is now under control for them. Spectos and Caleb trying to get more ground here as Raven swings out, trying to take stairs, won't get it. Caleb gets O3 on market. It is now a battle for site. They left Spike behind, so now they have to run back and go get it. Raven trying to make a shot happen. She's gonna run in, catch.
Last player standing.
Who doesn't get the kill, unfortunately. This turret goes down. And it's all down to Raven.
One enemy remaining.
Who gets Caleb. It's now Caleb, it's Spectos. And the gun wins it out. The frenzy just too much for Raven to take. The spike's gonna go down for extra money. Not exactly the first round you want if you're attacking, because that defense was, even though it was kind of all over the place, it still almost won that round. I think a lot of that goes to Mr. I Love here, or his name is Matt. We will be calling him Matt for the rest of the night. His name is Matt, and we will. He threw a grenade, and pretty much he's killed one, got another one weak, and pretty much secured that round for the rest of his team.
There.
In terms of this, but this is a mid push coming out. Smoke going down. Gonna try to slow him down, but Mosey is not watching mid. Nobody's watching mid. Rybo hears people walking Raptors. Is gonna try to get, sees 3 people and gets taken down. They buy a gun. Spectos now pushing into trees. The flash going out. Raven and Matt on site. The turret catches one. The just amount of utility being dumped on them. They're getting stuck in the doorway. 2 go down to Raven. Mills. I'm not. I hate that. Matt's gonna go down and Raven's gonna go down. Mosey in the back. Looking to try to make something happen here with the point. Oh, 3 shots.
Last player
Mosey
standing.
spamming too much through the doorway. Isn't gonna catch him. It's definitely gonna get him weak. He doesn't know the Spectos is weak as well, but he's gonna throw a molly to try to keep that door contained. He knows that he's coming this way. Spectos is ready for him. Unfortunate, he could have killed him there. Just a little too late on that reaction. Much more solid attack from the Bozo Battalion on their A push, which is interesting because they had more people stacked A. Dueling Sentinels did that round, but they just gave up mid control too easy, and Rybo had to take a 3v1 gunfight. It just wasn't going to happen, and it all just collapses on the A side. It's too much. However, we have Bozo Battalion going back for another B push, and Mosey and O3 are ready for this one. The whole team slowly marching up. No intel given for either side. Flash goes out. He's gonna blind O3. He's gonna back off. It's slow. Mosey trying to delay with the molly. Doesn't know how close Neon is, and Sight's gonna get controlled. O3 in the smoke catches Spectos. 2 in sight. Just gonna be spam. Flame in a very awkward position here inside of Boathouse. Gets a kill there, that's crazy. He's inside a Boathouse and takes a 4-3-1 fight. It still catches 1. Now it's down to the 3 stuck on site. Smokes go down. Driven trying to hold lane. Raven in a position to push. It peaks a little bit. The spams go out. Everybody's just ready to shoot whoever they see first, wherever they go out. O3 goes down on stairs. Driven has his stem up. He's ready to take this gun. How does he get that shot? What is happening, Driven? What are you doing? Oh my lord! The jumping headshot with the flick to stairs to finish off the round. Driven definitely feeling himself this game. That's a 3K. The economy for Dueling Sentinels not looking the best. However, it is 4th round. Not the worst you could have. They do have 2 Sentinels, which is not good if they can't put a bunch of stuff on the board here in this first half, but looks like it's going to be another mid push here. And Rybo, both their Sentinels are on B. So it's down to Mosey and Matt. Find out this push is coming this way. Mosey's here. He's ready to hold this.
Hi! I'm pissed!
Oh, just an unfortunate timing with that ult and him pulling out his molly. The rush coming up the trees. Another one down. Spectos gets 3 with Neon. Heaven is now controlled, and it's down to Matt alone on site.
Last player
he just
standing.
gets taken out by a grenade, and Rybo with a gun. 3 bullets in his headhunter, and a Spectre. Don't know if the other team's gonna start looking for him, but he's making a lot of noise in trees, so they shouldn't know he's here. This Sova ready to take this gunfight. He catches 1, but he can't kill 2 at once. Just a awkward angle, and that's going to be another one for Bozo Battalion. Just to make sure, chat, sound is coming through this game, right? Because last game, I don't want to talk about last game, but sound was not coming through, and I'm hoping everything sounds good. Everything looks good. Everything sounds good. Just give me something to chat just to let me know that this is going well this time. This will be the first time stream goes well. Because I have chat pulled up here. Here we go. Tiles push for Bozo Battalion. 5 stacked in the mid again. Mosey in market, and so is Rybo. Rybo's in pizza. He could probably see them come out, peek here. He sees one. The ping goes out. They know he's there. Mosey does not catch one. He gets weak though. She's gonna get healed by the Sage. The flank gonna be held by Flame. Oh, 3 down. Rybo refrags.
Down.
Driven with even more, dude. This guy's going crazy this game. Him and Spectos. Just in this last 2 halves. Only 2 people left, Raven and Matt. Matt gets spotted by the dart, and Raven gets spotted by the dog. Matt gets 1, Flame Master down, the blast does not get shot, man. It is now down to Raven, who commits an ult to this push, but there's going to be a counter ult with the Hellfire. What is it called? Sky laser thing. Raven catches another. She is playing very well today, and is thinking about committing to this push. I don't know if she should, because there's so little time left. Even if she just lets the bomb go off, she could kill 2 people here, and that would mess up. She catches 1, the fire goes down. She can't make it happen for both, and there's just too much, but Caleb still goes down to bomb. So we will have at least a bunch of econ frags that round. Again, economy for Dueling Sentinels not looking great. I don't know if they had guns last round, but I mean, they catch 1 here. They could snowball this back.
Turret out.
Pretty rough start for Dueling Sentinels. They're gonna go with a half buy here. The mid pull, the mid pick gonna happen again. The ult from Chamber's gonna make it to where they regret that decision and back off. They're gonna sit in A main. A lot of mid control coming in here. 2 ults, no kills on that one. But they don't know that they're still back there. The slow push up A main. Sova's dart goes out. Does not catch anybody mid. They know he's close. This Neon's running. Neon slides in, takes a little bit of damage from that grenade. Perfect timing by Matt to peek there. He gets back out through the smoke. Unfortunately, every time while he's pulling on his bot. All goes down. They're going to try to keep him out of back sight. Caleb and Driven. Mosey just pulling on his molly at the worst time, but Raven's able to refrag. The trade's going in from everybody. Rybo catches 1 with his op. He's going to drop down to
1 enemy remaining.
Swing. It's
Spike
all down to
A.
Flame. It's taken up by Rybo. A round for Dueling Sentinels. Oh, they needed that, and a lot of that goes to Rybo on his op. He gets 2 big frags there, and Matt on the raise, peeking at the perfect time to take care of that Neon as she pushed in. That raise ult also did prevent them from pushing mid, so I'd say, I mean, it didn't get any kills, but it was well used, because it definitely threw off their timing enough to where they did not want to do what they want. They had to change their whole plan. But they're going to try it again. Go down to mid, smoke going down.
I've got your trail.
In mid. Gonna wait this all out. There's 2 ults. There's an ult and a drone. There's a molly with an interesting shot there, but Matt gets 1. He gets Spectos, which is a big pick, but the red's gonna come back out. And Caleb's gonna refrag him. The push through trees is going to continue. Flame in middle, watching this flank. Gonna get taken out by Mosey at the perfect time. He waits for that to happen. Rybo catches 2 with a stinger. The stinger meta. It's down to Driven and Caleb alone on site with a flash coming out. There's 2 people in heaven. Driven catches some damage on the 03. He's trying to catch more, but Rybo gets a 3. Does he get 4? No, 03's going to clean it up, and that's going to be the defuse for Dueling Sentinels on A site. What a play from them. What a confident, control of map. They didn't back up and give up too much space. Mosey stayed in mid and held his ground, and Rybo getting 3 with a stinger. He might just start playing with that. In fact, it looks like he is going to play with that. I don't see him buying another gun. Let's watch him real quick. Mr. Rybo Dip with a 3K on a stinger is going to buy an op. He's got that stinger on standby though. It's on the ground in case something goes wrong. Here we go, Bozo Battalion looking to start making something happen here. A default push here. They leave Spike and spawn. They're gonna wait it out and B, maybe try to delay this or throw off this pattern they've given. There's one pinged in 03 on stairs, but there's a lot of people here. The dog going out, Rybo watching from market with an op. The dog does not catch anything. They are scared to push, but there is a little bit of a flank going on here with Matt on the behind. Jay Mosey catches Caleb as he tries to push in. The drone coming out. Matt gets 1. Does not get 2. Unfortunate, but definitely a good thing to apply pressure there. Spectos in Boathouse now. 03 just barely gets back in the smoking time, but I speak too soon. He peeks back out. Nice. Lost.
One enemy remaining.
Catches 2, but Mosey takes down Shot Man. It's down to Rybo Dip versus Spectos and Mosey and Riven, and unfortunately that concuss is just going to be too much. When you're in a 1v2 situation, the op is something you want to get rid of as soon as you can. A little bit back into the swing of things for
Can someone get this?
for Bozo Battalion here. They are
Thank you.
definitely better with this attack than hopefully. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I just kind of went off. My brain just turned off there. Either way, Flame Master gonna try to shoot a dart here. We'll follow this. Maybe.
Placing sentry.
Full commit on A. Does he shoot it? They're waiting for intel. Waiting to give something out.
Revealing it.
The flash and the dart. It's gonna land all the way in heaven, but that smoke's gonna turn it off. Neon pushes into sight. Raven's alone here. Nobody knows where she is yet. She's gonna catch 1. She almost catches 2. Shot in with the refrag though. Rybo trying to take out this wall with Mosey. Trees needs to get control again. And Matt tries to come on the flank, catches Spectos, and does not catch any more. Driven in the back sight, trying to make sure he can play with this ult. Kevin cannot get control of Hell. And 2 people in Hell and 1 person back. Rybo catches the
One enemy
post
remaining.
plant. It's all down to Shotman in Hell. And it can't make it happen with Mosey and Rybo cleaning up this round and giving another round to Dueling Sentinels with a defuse. And I don't.
Sorry to spoil the
That
party.
wasn't the best move for Mosey to defuse there. 'Cause I didn't think I think he did have his ult before the round ended. Which he should have given that to Rybo so he could have gotten his ult quicker in case they need more econ. But either way, 3 ults on either side. 9 for Raven. She's playing. I would say all of Dueling Sentinels is playing great today. Raven, Rybo, and Mosey, and Matt, their sub, doing great. Spectos with 14, Shotman with 7, Caleb with 6, as well as Driven. Both sides playing really well here. We're gonna have a bit of a save come out for Raven on Dueling Sentinels, but other than that, pretty much a full buy. Spectos has his ult, plans he's gonna use it. The ult for Matt gonna push mid again with this. Just a loaded mid. Shoots it there, doesn't catch anything. He's gonna run up into the trees. They know they're A somehow. I don't know how they know this. Mosey in mid. Oh, this is a very good spot. He's gonna make sure they don't rotate out. Rybo aiming a little bit high here. Push coming in. Unfortunately, it's gonna rush in, and that's gonna take down the Raven down below. Matt catches 1, can't get out. 03 catches the Neon up there. She Raven catches another. Now it's down to 03
Last player
and
standing.
Mosey as Mosey takes down Caleb with his ult. Spike is down though. So this is a bit of a post-plant situation for the Driven, who is stuck back in Wine. He wants to use his ult. And once he hears that go off, he is going to use it.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
wait, he knew he was back there. Fortunate timing. 03 going to try to bait this out. Hits the thing. It's too much for that. Driven with a 4K that round. excellent job by him in that post flip. Staying cool, using his ult, and just giving them that round. That could have gone either way, but Driven definitely clutched it out. Caleb looking like he's gonna ult right off the back here. It's gonna be probably a fast B push into B site, and between 03 and Ribo, B is not looking great, well defended. Mosey in spawn, just not coming
I've
out.
got your trail.
Push coming in fast. As Seekers go out, one in the market, the push with Neon in the boathouse, and the slow goes down, but it's not enough to stop her. Sight is now controlled, as much as they know. Expecto's in pack. Sight, 03, try to make it happen, and he does with a classic.
Spike planted.
The flank again. Matt catches a Sova. There will be no post plant from him. The grenade comes out, bounces off the wall, unfortunate. And the intel coming up from Sky. Ones and logs, but do they know?
One enemy
They do
remaining.
now. Matt catches it, and the ult's gonna go down. This Sky is looking in a bad position. Only Caleb alone in the back of the stage. He's gonna get run down by Matt with a 4K. And that is another round for Dueling Sentinels. They need rounds like that. That is a good round for them. He's almost got his ult again. 12 and 10 and 4. Matt is playing very well for his team. Spectos and Driven, 15, 9, 10, and
Last
6.
round in the
Both
half.
their MVPs. Raven definitely doing well too. I don't think anybody's doing poorly. You know, you have 03. He gets those important frags that he needed to get that last round. Catching that Neon. Spectos running all the way in the back of their spawn. And the amount of flanks that Matt is getting for free. I mean, they don't really have anything to stop those flanks. That's why you need a Sentinel. Bozo Battalion with 2 entries and 2 duelists, or a duelist, is not going to make any kind of flank watch possible. Driven alone with Spike on B. It looks like they're going to fake A, trying to give intel. Ribo holding mid, committed. As I say that, he starts to back off. The rest of the team's going to start rotating here. Matt, if I can get to him in time, is in the weirdest position. Catch 2. Shotman refrags, Driven into B site with the Spike by himself. Shotman trying to get the refrags off on Spectos, and he does. Ribo catches Flame. Little do they know, Spike is all the way at B site. And here's the re-rotation. Mosey hears a Neon running around, as she just totally somehow uses caster sense and turns around and walks away before Ribo can shoot him. Spike is down, Driven alone, trying to get his trying to wait for his teammates to come back in time.
Launching smokes.
2 smokes go down. Molly used. 03 in a position where that's not going to bother him. Spectos in garage. He's gonna see 2 here. Gonna see 4 there.
Remaining.
03 goes down, and it's all down to Brimstone, Mr. Driven. It's not gonna happen. There's 4 people pushing him at the same time, and he's gonna go down. It is now 5-7 in the half. What a half! It was not looking great for Dueling Sentinels in the beginning, but by golly, did they make it
Switching
work.
sides.
And now you have this very severe problem for Bozo Battalion, which is a attacking team, no Sentinels, now having to defend on a scent too. And while Dueling Sentinels does not have an initiator, they do have a chamber who can teleport around like crazy. They do have a Killjoy who's been fragging out this game. And they do have a Mosey, and who is not a bad smoke. So this is definitely doable for Dueling Sentinels. 5-7. This pistol round's going to be very important for determine the next 4 rounds here. Caleb, gonna use his dog. Finds that they're here. They're going to back off and run away. There's a lot of people here. The rush from Matt. He's all the way upstairs. Sight getting controlled really quickly. Sky is scared for her life. Damaged by Raven. Flamemaster with the refrag on stairs. Now they are boxed in the Sight. Matt catches another. Spectos, the trades coming in back and forth. 3v3 now on B site. All of Dueling Sentinels stuck inside of Sight. Spectos trying to get crazy. Gets on the stairs. Catches
Now
one.
we're
Mosey
cooking.
refrags.
Last player
Driven and
standing.
Shotman. And now it's all done. Bozo Battalion somehow win that round. just very good timing on their push and wound up taking the gunfights that they needed to. That's a very comfortable lead they have now secured with Dueling Sentinels at a 5-8. Let's try to get off the free cam. I'll try to be more on player cams. Let's see who's been playing crazy so far. Let's get Spectos. Let's see his perspective here. They're defending. And you have Raven over at B, but the rest of the team at A. It looks like they're pinging mid here. And I think they want to go tree. Spectos in mid with no gun. No, just kidding. He's got a Spectre. All of Dueling Sentinels with classics. They're trying to save here. Do they push? I don't think they do. Except for Rybo, who has a headhunter. Going to trees, this flash goes out. Sky's going to get that intel because he hears it go off. Unfortunate head level there for Spectos. Getting that frag on the Rybo. Sorry, I had a hiccup. Shots going through the smoke and then catch a little bit of damage on 03, and it's not looking like a great push for Dueling Sentinels here. They are saving, so they just want to get some few kills and then get the hell out of there. You have their only Dueling Sentinel that's not with the rest of the team on A right now, and that would be Ravenblood. Who sees Caleb, and that's going to keep Flame and Caleb over here. And Neon, who's now rotating to flank her. This, if there was a time for Dueling Sentinels to push, now would be the time. Spectos here on the flank. As the push comes in, the grenades go out. One goes down, Spectre.
Last player standing.
And it's all down to
Spike
Matt,
down A.
unfortunately.
30 seconds left.
That push. Rest of the team knows where he is. Specto is hungry. Hungry for some kills. Knows that he was back here. Had the call out. Gets tagged a little bit, and it's gonna frag it back. Another round for Bozo Battalion. That was a save round, though, for Dueling Sentinels, so that was pretty much expected that they would lose that round. Not the end of the world. They could still make this back. Specto's 20 and 12, having an amazing game. Driven 12 and 7, Shotman 12 and 11 with 6, 7, all assists. Look at these assists on this team. They're playing very well together. Other side of the board, Dueling Sentinels 15 and 3 for Matt, 11 and 10 for Raven, 11 and 11 for Mosey, 9 and 10 and 5 and 11. Not entirely a full buy from Bozo Battalion here. They have full shields, but they're still using these Spectres. The push is going to be on B as they try to secure this orb. That's just a little bit more. The dart gets shot just a little bit too late. They know that they're there. Grenade and drone are committed to this push. Sorry. Damn it. Matt is in. Catches Spectos. Flame stuck in CT. The rotation for the rest of Bozo gets called out. Sky in backside might catch Mosey here. Does not. Gets Caleb. Caleb catches Rybo, but the refrag is there from Mosey. Does not look left. Flame Master doing a very good job of making sure they're blocked into this site. Mosey likes the refrag though. And Raven, the flank of the sentry inside of Market. It is all down to Driven, who's stuck inside of Button. He gets taken down by Raven with a 2K this round. What an excellent round for Dueling Sentinels. That's exactly what they needed. You know, they didn't win pistol round, but they said we're gonna save and we're gonna come back with rifles and we're gonna win this round pretty easily. That was definitely very smart by them. I would say a bit of a strange buy. Matt coming in with a shotgun, and I'm assuming he's gonna blast pack into A. This is probably gonna be a fast A push. However, Rybo with a bulldog is gonna peek mid. Don't know how I feel about that.
A gift.
The flank watch with his tripwire goes out, and he's gonna hold mid as the quick rotations come in. The wall's gonna go up. The perfect time to stop most of this push. The shotgun being used, Rybo in mid, trying to catch anybody if he's gonna flank or not.
Fire in the hole!
He's ready for it. The ult for Matt. Catches Driven, finally a pick that very much needed one, but they don't know Shotman's up top right. There's a crossfire, and Shotman and Spectos catch both of them as they try to commit to this push. I don't know if they keep wanting to do this. As Raven catches Spectos, and the fire goes out. Heaven is now completely clear. The push comes in. Mosey with the game sense to recognize the check right into the sages. Caught there earlier. The door goes down. Raven trying to get across. He's going to get shot from trees. Unfortunately, we didn't miss Rival
One
down
enemy
there.
remaining.
Mosey wins the fight. Generator, now it's down to Raven.
Player
Trees.
standing.
Flame catches him, and it's now down to Mr. Mosey and Mr. Flame Master. The dart goes out, doesn't catch him, and the molly goes out, doesn't catch him. So he's going to retreat back to Heaven. He does get that one ping off, so he knows he's still probably Generator. Drone's going to go out for a little extra insurance, though, as he completely misses him. He knows he's probably not Gen. Nope, he still assumes he's Gen. The spike's gonna get touched.
Concentrate, Sofa.
Not a lot of time. Mosey just gonna secure the round. What a good play. Mosey with a 3K that round. And just like that, we're back to a 2-round lead for Bozo Battalion, and they do not have the money to secure this round. I mean, you have the Killjoy ult, you have the Neon ult, which is going to help them with their econ, but I mean, there's not a lot on the board here for Bozo Battalion to hold this lead for much longer. They need to save here and hopefully try to get back next round, unless they do something crazy this round. Matt taking out the dog, utility wasted, unfortunately, because that's a flash and a weird peek, but he still catches 0-3.
You should
A
run.
bit of a trade. The Killjoy ult's going to go down, and the push to B is now committed. They want to take this site. The rest of the rotation from Bozo Battalion comes out. The grenade, the stairs, going to push Flame Master off. Specto's running to the back of Boathouse, but he's not going to be able to get away from this. The Tade is out. And a bit of an execution from Matt. Matt's going to want to try to secure more ground for his team.
One enemy remaining.
Down. It's going to be an ace. Is it going to be an ace? He didn't reload. It's going to be an ace, and Driven is down. What a play from Dueling Sentinels. Definitely a very strong and decisive victory. They knew what they wanted to do, and they executed it. It did not matter that they lost one player in the push. They committed, and they got it. Now it is an 8-9 in this second half of the Dueling Sentinels versus Bozo Battalion game. And we got a full buy from both teams. Not a risky play for Bozo Battalion here. They do not have a lot of money. If they lose this round, that's another 2 rounds in the book. So this is a very important round for both teams. Wall goes down instantly from Shotman. The Raze util being used. They know that they're there. Specto's gonna rotate as fast as he can. 0-3 catches Shotman. Big pick. As Matt pushes in, Driven refrags, does not let him get that secured. Molly's going to be perfectly hit on Spectos, get a little bit of damage. Driven's going to catch 0-3 as he pushes in, though. Dueling Sentinels, sensing the danger of a full team now on A. Going to back off a little bit. Raven trying to stay strong in this very uncomfortable situation she's found herself in. She could back off at any time. I wonder if she's trying to keep this. Flame Master looking the wrong way. Rival catches one in mid, and that's going to be the call that they're rotating. So here you go, Spectos down to tree, and Caleb all the way to B to over-rotate. This is actually working very well in their favor. Spectos still in tree. Could help Mr. Driven, who is in heaven. As soon as they hear that go down, Plant's going to go down. The ult's going to come out.
Open up the sky!
He's gonna do a lot of damage, but he's still in it as Raven catches one with a turret. Driven catches
Last
Rival.
player standing.
Mosey goes down and is now down to Raven versus Caleb and Spectos. A little bit extra damage on Spectos. He's very much worried to try to push it. A bit of a sight clear go out, held down. I know he's aiming, and Raven goes down to Spectos. Unfortunately, I wish I got that camera on him just in time. I did not think he was going to jump off the spike there.
Explosions. Not the fan.
That is a Bozo Battalion. They get those rifles, and they could definitely do it. So it comes down to the tactics. How does Dueling Sentinels respond to this? If they have the money to play with their guns they want, then Bozo Battalion is definitely difficult. It is 8-10. A very close game. I'm wondering if we see overtime tonight. If we do, that would be the first for Valorant Bro League history, and that would be awesome, especially for these two teams. Here we go. B site. For the Dueling Sentinels, they need this round if they want to make this happen. The ult comes out immediately from 03. The dart gets stuck to 03 but gets shot off. There is a call out. The rotation's going to happen as Spectos getting ready for a flank. The flashes, the push. The fast push. Raven sensing something's wrong. Looks back. Here's the flank go off. That wire from Rybo does great, and 03 the trades coming in. Sight is now under control. As Spectos is in logs, it catches one. Matt refrags, the molly going down
remaining.
as Shotman's looking the wrong way, and Matt with 3. And Mosey helping him to secure that round with that molly. It was such a good molly. 9-10! It's 9-10! Are you seeing this right now? Is everybody seeing this? It is 9-10. We are so close to a overtime game here. This is incredible. I am so excited to see how this continues.
Come into the
Here we go. B side push again.
You
Rybo.
want to play? Let's play.
And a save round for Bozo here. This should be their tie game. They should tie it here. However, you have Caleb in a position with a rookie to make a lot happen. 1 flash, 2 flashes go out. There's no longer any flashes for 03, and that gets used. They know the shot goes in. Caleb does not get the kill. Gets 2 though for Matt. The flank being held by Rybo with his off. As sight is now under control again. All of the rest of the team is nowhere in sight. It's a free control. Oh no. That flame gets caught with his pants down. And 03 catches Shotman. It's now down to Driven with a classic.
Long.
And a bit of a meme going on there with Matt pushing in with a knife. 10-10. Tie game. Tie game. That is amazing. I'm gonna @ here the whole Discord because tie game 10-10. Don't miss this. Here we go. 03. A big pick for Driven on B main, A main, as he takes down one of their star players, Matt. The Rays
standing ahead.
Their only duelist. Raven taking mid control. A little bit of a rotation coming out here. Spectos and Pizza. He can make a lot happen. And he does. He catches Raven. Caleb looking at his teammate. And the op shot misses just barely. The molly goes down. Mosey catches Flame on the flank, and what a good shot from him. What a good read. 03 catches Driven. Now a little bit more A control for their team. They don't know that A is like basically undefended, except for Shotman's gonna make it defended. He's the only one there.
I'm out of stuff.
Rybo catching another in mid. Spectos is down. Flash goes out. It's gonna get flashed, and Caleb's gonna run away.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Mosey's gonna catch him. It's all down to Driven and Shotman, who brings back Driven at the last second of the res coming down. It's a 2v2, 10-10. Sight control goes
30
down for
seconds
Dueling
left.
Sentinel. Mosey and Rybo, the brothers, on B site. This plant's gonna go down. More control for Rybo. He's gonna clear out sights, angles, and make sure that they can give themselves as much room as they need. Shotman, Driven, slowly making their way back over to B. Let's get Shotman's perspective here as he looks to enter. He's got that op looking right at him though.
Smoke's down.
Driven. They get in the sight!
enemy
They get in
remaining.
the sight! Rybo was looking at the worst possible time! He goes down! And that's the round for Bozo! Oh my goodness! The timing was just so unfortunate for Rybo to be stuck inside of inside of B Garage, looks away at the worst time, and Shotman and Driven just slide in through stairs while he's not looking and leave Jay Mosey defenseless. 10-11. And what looks like a full buy from both teams. Econ's still good. However, Dueling Sentinels do not win this round. They are going to be in a pickle. Actually, both teams are in a pickle. This is a force from both sides. Spectos, however, says, I don't need a gun. I've got my ult. Sitting in mid with his knife out, waiting for intel. Oh, the arrow, the dog. Everybody knows there be. The flash goes out. The ult comes in.
You should run.
And nothing with the rocket. And Mills is in. Matt is in a very strong position here to get some kills, but doesn't. The ult's going to be used by KJ to secure the site. They only have a few seconds before they're done. 0-3 catches Flame. Thank goodness. He gets 2 with an ult after they get stuck by KJ, Raven, and Mosey, the most impactful team play this round. Down to Spectos and Driven. Spectos can make it happen. He does get 1. He's going to try to take more site control up here on the ledge. Driven going to molly backside.
1 enemy
Mosey
remaining.
can make it happen. Does weaken him though.
Last player standing.
Last one alive. And walks into the fire! He walks into the fire! No! No way! Driven's molly uses the beginning of the round to try to clear him out. Just lasts long enough to make that round go in his favor.
Match point.
12. And no money on the board. Not, oh well. I say no money, however, they do have rifles. Rybo and O3 don't have full shields. So this is match point. However this goes down is however the rest of the game goes. And it is close. If you are a Dueling Sentinels fan, give them strength as Rybo goes down and Spectos dominates with the op on A site. Default play coming in from Dueling Sentinels as everybody's still kind of spread out. However, Matt in mid, the flash goes above him. It does hit, but all that Sky knows is that there is people in mid. Sova in a very position
Sky's out!
as Matt gets 1 and Flame refrags. 0-3 wants to take mid control, wants to get this Sova. Here's the Neon running in trees. Is a little bit concerned about it. However, she has an op and she wants to hold mid. And if she 0-3 catches Flame, the Neon, Spectos gonna try to refrag it. He falls up to the market, but Raven is there and Tiles to get the refrag, to not get the refrag, to keep control. Mosey gets Shotman weak as he has 8 health. Is going to try to run away and get this heal off.
1 enemy remaining.
Only one left alive in the back of CT. Going to run out the turret to catch him. And now they know where he is.
30 seconds
Raven
left. Last player standing.
Get a little bit of damage now. 52 health. Driven alone to try to end this game. Him versus O3. O3 with half shields and a Vandal. Driven with a Vandal and half health. O3 secures a round, keeps Dueling Sentinels alive for 1 more. And it is now 11-12. We could go to overtime. Do we go to overtime? I would love to see it. The money for both sides, not looking great. A little bit better for Dueling Sentinels as they all have rifles, and you have Bozo Battalion with committing to as much rifles as they can get. Spectos still has his ult. Probably going to use it here.
Cool. That's how you
If I
survive.
can get to him. Here it is. No, he does not have his ult. He has a sheriff. The flash comes out, the fast push. Driven with the smoke. He's going to try to get control over Wine. This delayed push. Shotman with the wall. Everything's quiet. Really, really quiet. And this is scary. Raven goes for the orb. The wall goes down. They are now stuck back there. Gonna need to be a rotate as Rybo and the rest of the team commit to taking back mid. Spectos, understanding that the wall is there and then they're going to need to flank, starts heading back to CT and is in spawn. The arrow does not catch anything as it gets stuck on the wall, and Rybo here was watching mid as they slowly work their way back. Wall begins to get broken by Mr. Matt as 03 begins to push. Gets taken down, but the refrag is there by Matt. Rest of the team now scrambling to get back over to A. Do they know the shotman has a perfect shot here as the drone goes out, the smokes go out. And Matt is taking control inside. The door is down. Shotman catches Raven as she goes through trees. Specto's in heaven, but nobody knows because the smoke is in the way.
30 seconds left.
The wall's broken.
Spike
Caleb
planted.
flashes. Not going to catch anybody. Mosey alone on site here. No post-plant opportunities for him available as he hears Flame Master inside of trees and the rest of the team on heaven. Here comes the drop. The push. But Brido's ready to take it. And Caleb
Last player
is
standing.
back and forth as it is now just down to only Matt who can make this happen. The defuse. Unfortunate. That is the game. It was so close. And that is week 3 Dueling Sentinels versus Bozo Battalion as Bozo Battalion wins the
Defenders
game.
win.
Correct and hunted.
Last player standing.
An excellent game from both sides. But it goes to Dueling Sentinels. I'm sorry, it goes to Bozo Battalion. Bozo Battalion. A little look at the combat score. You have Matt, the sub, came in, did excellent job. Spectos and Driven both playing very well this season. Yeah, the whole season they've been playing well. Mosey definitely putting some work in with that alt work and smokes. Unfortunately, his mollies didn't catch much this game, but I mean, who needs mollies when you've got a gun? Shotman playing well, Raven and 03. 03 a little slow in the beginning, but definitely came back at the end and made it work, almost made it happen for his team. That is a good game from both sides. GG. Congratulations to Bozo Battalion. I will see if I can get ourselves a, what do you call this? An interview. We will jump in with Bozo Battalion, and we will see what they say.
Easy, bro. What do you mean
Hello,
wholesome?
Bozo Battalion. Congratulations on your win. It was a
Let's
hard-fought win.
go.
How do you guys feel?
Oh, it's pretty good.
That was great. That was great.
It was fun. I tried.
You guys think that you had it in the bag from the most half, or was there a time where you were worried, or?
Well, when we
No,
it was
not at all,
it
not at
was I think it was 9-10, and if we lost the round, we would have been down in eco. It might have been 10-8 or something. It's something like if we lost, we would have had no money and then had to save the next round, so we would have been down around like 10-11. But we clutched that round up. We clutched that round up, and then after that, of course, we're confident.
So a decisive victory, one you guys needed, right? And I mean, you guys, it was a hard-fought victory, and you guys beat it out. Congratulations, and good luck to your next games, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Well, that is gonna do it for us tonight, folks. As we wrap up the first game of week 3. Tomorrow evening we have another game, the Peaked and Beta versus Dogwater game, and Thursday, I believe, Thursday the 5th, we have Friday, we have 3 Siege games, so be sure to tune in for that. That is going to be a triple header, and it's all Siege all night. So you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next stream.
Yes.